Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton raised eyebrows recently after a fiery promo segment on WWE SmackDown. Veteran journalist Bill Apter shared his thoughts on the segment and also talked about how management reacted to it. Charlotte is quickly becoming one of the most hated heels on the WWE roster, judging by the fan reaction she got on SmackDown. Her verbal battle with Tiffany Stratton seemingly went off the rails, with both the stars referencing each other's personal lives. Ric Flair's daughter also took a shot at Ludwig Kaiser in the moment, which caught many off guard. Speaking on Unscripted, Bill Apter stated that people in the gorilla position were also taken aback. He said, "We all saw what happened. I think, initially, the shock of the fans treating Charlotte like Dominic Mysterio, not letting her talk, not letting her say a word, rattled her. I don't think she was ready for that. In the meantime, Tiffany, whether it was scripted or not, was, throwing some bombs at Charlotte, and it seemed that they were now going kind of freestyling." He continued, "And I wasn't sure if I was buying this until at the end, when Charlotte made that comment about Ludwig. Then I was told that people in the gorilla position were like, yikes, what just happened?" 1:10 onwards. As of now, it remains to be seen if the segment will cause further problems down the line. Shub Paget is a pro wrestling journalist at Sportskeeda, reporting on WWE News. He has a master's degree in English and has been working in his current role for over 2 years. A fan of pro wrestling since childhood, Shub Paget decided to start creating content on the sport out of passion. Before covering a piece of news or rumor, he conducts thorough research, ensuring information in his work is reliable and completely accurate. Although Shub Paget admires numerous pro wrestlers, his current favorite is WWE superstar Drew McIntyre. He is fond of the Scottish Warrior's character work and innovative quips. If there is one storyline he can work on in WWE, Shub Paget would book Roman Reigns' future with the Bloodline following WrestleMania XL, where he lost to Cody Rhodes. He would have Reigns' stablemates excommunicate him, laying the foundation for a gimmick change for the former. After Reigns' exit from the faction, Shub Paget would portray him as an anti-hero trying hard to claw his way back up to the top. The WWE Universe is no stranger to chaos. From surprise returns to shocking betrayals, fans expect the unexpected. But this past Friday on SmackDown, a particular segment involving Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton didn't just confuse the audience. It reportedly stirred up controversy backstage, according to a veteran insider. And the lingering question on everyone's mind: what just happened? On the latest episode of WWE SmackDown, Charlotte Flair made her long-awaited return, interrupting a rising Tiffany Stratton in a segment that was as glamorous as it was puzzling. The two blonde bombshells, each with undeniable star power, shared the ring in what seemed poised to be a classic passing of the torch moment, or perhaps the beginning of a new rivalry. Instead, what transpired was a segment filled with awkward pauses, unclear intentions, and unfinished business that left fans scratching their heads. Stratton opened with her trademark Barbie-esque bravado, calling herself the center of the universe and mocking the WWE women's division for lacking style, grace, and star quality. Enter the Queen. Charlotte strutted out with all the confidence fans expect from a 14-time champion. But instead of verbally dismantling Stratton or challenging her dominance, Charlotte seemed off. She delivered vague lines about watching from the throne and how Tiffany was a shadow of a queen, only to end the promo with a half smirk and a walk-off. No physical confrontation, no clear angle, no declaration of war. Just confusion. According to a veteran WWE insider who spoke exclusively under anonymity, the chaos didn't end on camera. There was a real sense of what was that? Backstage, the source said, the producers were scrambling after the segment aired. It wasn't what was originally scripted. Something changed out there, and people were not happy. The veteran believes both Charlotte and Tiffany went off script to some extent, turning what was supposed to be a fiery confrontation into a strange, cryptic exchange. Charlotte has pull. If she doesn't like the way something is going, she'll tweak it. Tiffany, on the other hand, is trying to find her place, and she likely tried to match that energy. But the end result? Confusion for everyone involved, talent, fans, and creative. The result was a post-show atmosphere filled with finger-pointing and tension. The report suggests that Triple H was seen in a serious conversation with producers following the show, and at least one top writer was furious that what aired wasn't what had been approved just hours earlier. At the heart of the issue might be something WWE is all too familiar with: ego. Charlotte Flair is arguably the most decorated female superstar in WWE history. She's main evented WrestleMania, broken records, and carried the division through multiple eras. But with her growing Hollywood aspirations and a more part-time schedule, her presence is now more special attraction than staple. Tiffany Stratton, on the other hand, is the new kid on the block, yet to fully prove herself on the main roster, but with undeniable potential. A product of the NXT system and a favorite among newer fans, Stratton is brimming with charisma and athleticism. She's a natural star, and WWE knows it. But putting two dominant personalities in the same segment without clearly defined roles can be risky. You've got Charlotte, who's used to being the top woman on every show she's on. Then you've got Tiffany, who's trying to climb that same mountain. When the power dynamic isn't settled, it spills out on screen, and it did, the insider explained. That uncertain dynamic reportedly led to last-minute changes in tone and direction, with both women possibly trying to protect their characters without actually enhancing the story. As expected, the WWE Universe was quick to react on social media, and not favorably. Fans took to Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok within minutes of the segment airing, voicing their confusion and frustration. Wait, what was the point of that Charlotte/Tiffany thing? Was that a promo or a fashion show? I need answers. Someone tell me this was a dream sequence. Clips of the segment trended online, not for its drama, but for its lack of cohesion. The awkward pacing, unclear narrative, and missing spark left viewers feeling like they'd watched a trailer for a movie that may never get made. Some defended the segment, calling it subtle character work, while others accused WWE of not giving the women enough direction. Either way, the moment had people talking, and not necessarily in the way WWE had hoped. Despite the backlash, there's potential for something brilliant to come out of the chaos. WWE has always thrived on tension, both real and scripted. If officials choose to lean into the uncertainty of Charlotte versus Tiffany, they could spin this into a compelling long-term story, one centered around identity, legacy, and power. Stratton could continue to mock Charlotte's royal status, claiming she's the new era queen, while Charlotte slowly reclaims her throne. Alternatively, WWE might use this as a reason to delay their inevitable clash, building tension over weeks or months until it explodes at a premium live event. But to do that successfully, WWE creative will need to regain control of the story and give the audience a reason to invest. If they're smart, the veteran concluded, they'll turn this botched segment into a rivalry that feels dangerous and real. Because right now it is. Sometimes the best stories come from chaos. While the Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton segment didn't land the way WWE intended, it sparked a conversation and created a moment. Whether that moment becomes a cautionary tale or the start of a compelling rivalry remains to be seen. One thing is for sure, Charlotte's throne is under threat. Tiffany wants the crown. And if WWE plays its cards right, This storyline could become a battle of eras, elegance, and egos. All it needs now is a little clarity. Let me know if you want this repurposed for a YouTube video script, a podcast discussion, or as a news post with additional quotes and details.